Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Kashmir Press Service. With me today is one whom people say is a social media star of Kashmir, and some say he is totally mad. Yes, none other than Deepak Kalal. Welcome to Kashmir Press Service, Deepak. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, me too. I'm really so happy that I'm becoming the part of this media interview, and it's my pleasure.
My first question to you is, who is real Deepak? A comic Deepak or a Deepak in towel?
See, I tell you one thing, when people say that Deepak is split personality, I won't agree with that. Split personality is something when you do have the two personalities, and the personality which is not real, you're trying to portray in front of people. But you can only call that personality as a split personality when the other personality takes the undue advantage of people. Okay, whether it would be financially or by fame. But okay, I come up with the different personalities because I'm an actor, I'm a mimicry artist, and I'm comedian. So you can see me sometimes just rapping the towel. Sometimes you will see that the Deepak with a lot of intellect, and talking something serious. Because the one person can have the different, aspects of his personality. So I think all the aspects which have in my personality, they all are real. Because Deepak can be sad, Deepak can be moody, Deepak can be haughty, saucy, impudent, insolent, arrogant. Deepak has got different kind of attitude.
What made Deepak to decide that you will promote Kashmir and tourism of Kashmir?
See, I decided to promote Kashmir because I liked Kashmir. It's very much easier for me that if I like the particular thing, then when I promote it, so it will come by my heart. I'm the victim of flood. I still remember the day when the flood happened in Kashmir and my life is rescued by one of the Kashmiris. I went away to media and I asked them to showcase my story, but media didn't stand me. I realized that media doesn't want to showcase the right side of the Kashmiri people when they are doing stone pelting and the other activities which are not acceptable, then the media is focusing them. But these all other people, being the part of Kashmiri, whether they would be the Shikara people, they return your camera which you lose there. The people who are helping you, all people crossing the roads, they all are the part of Kashmir, but that time the camera is mum, So I realized that somehow, somewhere, I should show people the Insaniyat, the other name, what we call Kashmiriyat. So I thought that I should showcase these things. And then when my life is rescued by one of the Hanjis, because I used to reside in Daljil, I thought, no, these people are with a good heart. I have seen, that one of the incidences, I will tell you that the fisherman colony was burnt, because the fatal accident happened there. And the Hanji where I was staying, they used to save pennies, to survive. But they gifted everything to them, the people who became the victim. So all these goody things I have seen in Kashmir, and I realized, no, Deepak, this is high time, don't be mum.
Was it first time when you realized it about the Kashmiriyat and the Insaniyat?
Yeah, because my life is rescued by Kashmiri, and media didn't showcase all these things. So I thought, no, I should, be the speaker and I should talk about it. I started to like Kashmir and I continued my stay as a tourist. So many incidences happen here. I have seen people lost their lives. In some of the incidences, people lost their brothers, their Abu, their Ammis, and their family members. And that time I realized, no, Deepak, you speak up about it. I mean, it's a taboo, when two old people lose their life, in Amarnath Yatra. But who will take care of those people, the kids, and they are losing their lives. This is high time that we should talk about it. I mean, when the Kashmiris lose their life, that is routine. Yeah, but two Indians, if they lose their lives, so that is taboo. So media thumbs down, this is not right.
So was it the time when you decided that you should make some videos and project Kashmiriyat and the real face of Kashmir?
Yeah, definitely. I made the videos, but I must tell you guys, that this is the sad moment that some of the videos, they didn't get so much of appreciation. Most of the videos, I spoke about the tourism. In some of the videos, I spoke about the Insaniyat and the Kashmiriyat. But the videos are lengthy and they are like 40 minutes and 35 minutes of videos. I would like to tell you guys that so much expressions in that videos, and they all are related to compassionable attitude and humanity. Just go through those videos. Today when you are talking about my tal dance and the other unconventional videos, I would like to tell you all that don't just blind your eyes. Go through my fan page and see all those videos where I'm literally crying for the tourism. I do have responsibilities. I'm the brand ambassador of Humans of J&K, and I have, I have promised the manager, the admin of that page, that I will come up with the new ideas and the concepts where I would multiply the tourism of Kashmir. So this is the social responsibility I have, being the brand ambassador of the page.
Deepak, why you choose Kashmir?
I love Kashmir.
Among all the states of the country, why only you choose Kashmir? This is something I want to know, because most of people blaming Deepak as an agent, most of people blaming Deepak as sponsored person. Okay. Trying to project something else under the garb of the projecting the tourism and doing comedy. So what exactly, can you put some light on this?
It is like, so simple, that today when I say that I like ice cream, oh, why does Deepak like ice cream? Why he doesn't like cold coffee with ice cream? Why he doesn't like chai? Tomorrow if I would have chosen any of the states, people would have questioned me that why Tamil Nadu? Why Odisha? I mean, give me a break, I had a hell lot of options, and when I chose Kashmir, because I had the dream to come to Kashmir. People say, Jannat hai, yahi hai, yahi hai, yahi hai. So I'm not zonked and astonished that among all the states, I chose Kashmir. I mean, I don't know that why people are raising their eyebrows, why people are getting flabbergasted. I have chosen the best part, the head of the India. When you see the map of the India, the man is standing with the pride. So what if I, chose the head of India? And I'm really proud that I'm, promoting Kashmir, because Kashmir is something which is so close to my heart.
Is it something that you were knowing that Kashmir is so sensational that anybody can become a star if you just try your hands on Kashmir?
I don't agree with, because I tell you one thing, that people are turning into negativity. Today, if I'm being the speaker of Kashmir, people are, telling such kind of things that Deepak chose Kashmir because Deepak wants to, encash the sensitivity and the issues of Kashmir so Deepak can highlight himself. It is not like that. People, I tell you one thing, just I want to tell you one fact, that my video even don't have watermark, which is very, very simple app. So if I'm looking for the publicity, I would have gone through watermark app. All my videos are getting viral. Some of my videos are getting millions and millions of views on social media. But guys, there is no watermark. Wake up. I want to tell you one thing, that when I had to come to Kashmir, I got the call from Big Boss. But I said no. I will give the priority to Kashmir.
I will talk about the Big Boss later. But before that, I would like to hear from you about your two videos that were viral and in fact appreciated in Kashmir. One was about Modi ji, मैं आपको पप्पी दूंगा. And another was about the Brad chopping. Can you put some light on these videos, the reactions you got from the
because,
people? And what made you to make a video on that?
I was in Goa, and that was 15 August, and I was just in my hotel. Somehow, somewhere, I heard that the big noise of crackles, and everybody was narebazi doing for Azadi, I lived in Kashmir. I have seen people that they are looking for Azadi. I know that Kashmir is rich in all the resources, whether it would be like flora and fauna, whether it would be water. Kashmir has everything. I don't think so that Kashmir needs the help of India, because it is rich in its own aspect. All the natural resources are there. So I thought, then I just googled about it, then I came to know that Raja Hari Singh, who was the king of Kashmir, asked India for the troop. So they can take care, the violence were happening that time. But India didn't move the troop, and India is still there. So when I googled all these things, I thought no. Because when Shahid Bhagat Singh is appreciated as a Krantikari, we don't have any right to say Burhan Wan Atankwadi. Because Burhan Wan is not Atankwadi, he is one who is fighting for the freedom, the way Shahid Bhagat Singh did. So we don't have...
How do you realize it, this all, the concept of freedom in Kashmir, and outside Kashmir, it's about terrorism. So how do you realize it, the concept...
Everybody likes freedom, I would just like to give you an example. In childhood, I just got the cage with Tota. And I used to feed that tota like gava and chili and all everything. I said my mom that I love this parrot very much. She said, oh, you really love that. So why don't you unlock the cage? I said, why mom? I feed him. I give everything. He loves me so much. My mom says, Deepak, this is not love. If you love parrot, open the cage. My mom, she opens the cage and the parrots just flew. And then my mom says, Deepak, this is called unconditional love. Everybody loves Azadi. I'm not blaming anybody. In Kashmir, people have dreamt about Azadi. They're working on it. But I just want to tell you one thing, that I'm a messenger of peace. If you're looking for the Azadi, do it in a proper manner. Make people convinced. I'm convinced because I became tourist here. I'm showered with so much of love. You can convey your message to the world that you love Azadi. But please convey that message with peace. You would be the winner.
Isn't it like when you talk about politics, and especially the politics of Kashmir and the politics of Azadi, you feel it like it is controversial for you and it is somehow creating problems for you in the rest of the country?
I'm a person, what I feel, I talk. Trust me, I don't know except of the Prime Minister of India and the Minister of Kashmir, I don't have much knowledge of politics. I'm not one, who has got all the accessibility of even newspaper and all that, because most of the time I stay the inner part of Kashmir. I live in tent. And all these things are really not accessible, I lived in Gulmarg where there was no television. So I'm really not into politics, but what I am into humanity, I understand the compassionable attitude of a human being. I get tears in my eyes when I see that a poor person is not getting the food. I see people when they are crying and cribbing for the small things, which government is not helping in Kashmir. So all these things when I see around me, I don't think so that I need anyone to tell me. I don't want any of the media or any of the celebrity and the stars of Kashmir who come to me and discuss all these things with me. I'm an observer. I understand. God has given me the brain. In living in Kashmir for so long, I know that what is media. I know the truth. And today when I'm speaking about it, people are not liking. They are not highlighting my things, special the media is India. Media in India. So it's okay, see, everybody has got different kind of views and ideas, but I just want to tell one thing, that I have lived in Kashmir. People are human beings. They are not Atangwadi. When you say that don't go to Kashmir, there are Atangwadis, the one word, that making people to cancel their reservations, that is deteriorating the tourism of Kashmir. And that something makes me cry. People are asking me, Deepak, why you're not promoting the talent of Kashmir? Talk about the rosy roti. When there would be roti, then there would be talent. I think Kashmir needs to generate the revenue. Kashmir needs the tourism. The houseboats are empty. They're calling the tourists. Ajao, ajao. This is high time. Stop saying these things that Kashmir is unsafe. For Deepak, it is safe. One of the videos I came with the statements that I feel much mahfouz and safer than any of the states of Kashmir. In fact, I'm much happy staying here and I'm much secure feel myself. I feel much mahfouz myself.
Deepak, though you tried a lot to project Kashmir in a positive way, since a long time, in fact.
Okay.
So you were approached by people from the tourism of the state or people from the government?
Frankly speaking, today I'm not approachable because some of my numbers got viral. And there are people, who want to, showcase my interview. They want to come up with my, they want to talk to me. They want to have rendezvous with me. They want to sit and have meetings with me. But, my numbers got viral and then I diverted my number. Because some of my videos, in which I'm just rapping tal and dancing like a girl, So people just misunderstood me, that they thought that Deepak is kind of a slutty, tarty and like opportunist kind of a guy who just wants to be wannabe. And so he's doing all these things. So they tried to reach me because my numbers were below my post, So every day I used to block 100, 200 people every day. So somehow the other, I lost the people who had to reach to me and who had to take my interview, and for the different things, maybe they had to showcase my talent on the television. So yeah, there are so many things that people don't know about me except of my tal dance, which got viral and got more than 10 millions of views. Guys, Deepak is not about all that. There are so many things, me being human beings, are hidden in me. Please, you also explore those things.
And Deepak, how your friends and family reacted when you for the first time tried to project in a video blog Kashmir in a positive way? What was the reaction exactly?
My parents, they love Kashmir very much. They have not been here, but yeah, because whatever I tell them, they listen to me. So I just sit with them hours and hours, and I tell all these things. You won't believe, the things which I have seen in Kashmir, and media is really not supporting. Thumbs down to Indian media. They are not at all supportive to Kashmiri people. And all these things I have discussed with my parents, and my parents are brave people. They lived quite long in Los Angeles, 10 years of their life. And they said that, Deepak, go ahead, we will support you. If you want to talk about, don't get scared. We are there to support you. Thank you very much, mom and dad, giving me so much of support. And they really don't mind me being controversial because they know me. They know that how good person I am. So, it doesn't make any difference. Even people are spreading some rumors about me. My parents are very, very happy the way I am.
Deepak, one serious and very important question though. How do you manage the finance and the budget for your Kashmir visits and promotion of tourism, staying at different hotels, then managing your travel? Because this is the one question we have seen mostly people asking Deepak that led them to blame you as sometime as an agent, sometime as a sponsored person and all that.
It just happened that I had that vision. I won't say that I'm a mathematician. I'm not very educated. I'm just a 10 parts person. But when the infrastructure of call centers and IT sectors started mushrooming, that time I had the vision that the rates of the property gonna go boom. And I was quite right, because at the very first call center came up in Pune, that time I started to invest in Pune. And I made 2 properties, and today they are worth 1.5 crores. I get the rent, which is somewhere around 50,000, half a lakh a month. And yeah, I had that vision, I had that knowledge, you can say, to invest in property, and I made the 5 lakhs in 1.5 crores. So I'm getting the rent, and I'm a single person. I'm not married. I don't have much responsibilities as such. So it's not that, that I would be having the kids and they will say, oh, take us to Bacha Malu for shopping. Okay. I wouldn't have my wife, who would be saying, take me to Lal Chowk because I want to buy Farans. So I don't have all those heavy expenses. I'm a kind of a person who can just go to Bacha Malu and wear the shoes which are just costing $2. So I don't think so that I do have, heavy expenditures. I'm a traveler. I can travel by trains. I don't have car. Because I'm outrageous and I'm just living my life like a bohemian vagabond. So I don't think so that I need so much of money, because if you love traveling and if you're not into expensive brands, so you can enjoy your life.
Tell me, when you meet common people on streets at different tourist destinations across Kashmir, wherever you have visited, what are the first reaction, and how do you feel about when somebody is talking to you, appreciating you, or somebody sometime is just trying to bang you are doing this thing wrong?
Oh my god, the second statement I don't agree with, because I find Kashmiris are like Rashagulla, the way they talk and the way they come to you, the way they hug you and all. So I didn't come across to any of the guys, who just came and tried to bang me and all. Yeah, maybe some people, they find my video little controversial. So yeah, they say such kind of things, and I don't think so, that in fact, I'm little scared to go to Haryana, because I find them, like little haughty kind of people, that they can come to me and do such kind of things. But I'm sure that Kashmiris are really not like that, and they are so goody-goody. They come to me and they papiya, jhapiya, all these things happen. And just now, you saw that how people came to me and they were so goody-goody to me. So people are so sweet like Rashagulla, and I don't think so that this thing will ever happen.
Deepak, I am confused. See, amid all so positive videos about Kashmir, about humanity, about reality and facts, what made you to do towel dance and sometimes just trying to maybe we cannot say a nudity, but that some people felt that's very cheap.
Oh, that credit goes to my father, because my father calls me Zinat baby. And he loves my dancing very much. It just happened, see, I do have two elder sisters. And when I'm, like born as a guy, but, I always mingle with my two of the sisters. So what happens, when from childhood, that you don't play cricket, you play with the doll. Because my sister had dolls, and all the time I used to be with them. So yeah, some of the gestures, like I grasped and imbibed in me. So if any of our relatives, used to come to my home, so my father used to say, oh Deepak, show your Zinataman dance. And then, I just used to rub the towel and say, Chura liya hai tumne jo dil ko. So see, all these things, my parents being broad-minded, that they were, mind all these things. And yeah, they welcome all my tal dance and they love. So today also I go to Pune.
But don't you feel somehow this is affecting your image among the fan following you have?
I don't think so. I don't believe in all this.
Because though you claim a superstar, a social media star, in fact, of Kashmir, so Kashmiri people somehow, feel this as a cheap kind of thing.
I just want to tell you one thing, guys, see, I love Kashmir very much. I just feel the bottom of my heart that I am Kashmiri, because I'm shard with the Kashmiriyat, the Insaniyat. I will always love Kashmir. But do you think that if I just rap the towel and dance, that I'm not a good human being? I mean, look at all the politicians, that they wear, that all the classy clothes. But they are the most corrupt people on the earth. Guys, please, don't judge the chocolate with the wrapper, I mean, I'm the good person and I don't think so, that my goodness will get deteriorated only because I rap the towel. Deepak is always there. Deepak will always love Kashmir. Even if he's in the Gianni Versace, Gucci, Armani, Fendi and Hugo Boss suit, or whether he would be just wrapped the cheap towel. So just don't judge people on their dressing. It's all about the heart, which cries for Kashmir and which beats for Kashmir. Please give importance to that. Don't think, all this stupid thing that Deepak is wearing towel, so he's not a good person. There is nothing as such, I'm always good by heart and I will always be, tomorrow even if I wear the towel. So love my towel and love my towel dance, guys. Grow up now.
What do you think, what made you to gain such a huge fan following in Kashmir Valley, in the country, and in fact outside country, in different other
people find me real, see, I just
is it Kashmir which gave you a fan following, or is it your talent? What exactly?
See, I tell you one thing, talent also makes so much of difference. You should be real, you should not supposed to be put on. Whether it would be the towel dancing, in one of the videos I'm crying, which is crossing 2 million views. See, because what happens, I cried in that video, so I'm not thinking about my double chin. I'm not thinking, that how am I looking? Am I looking weird? See, all these things, the camera captures. So when I do all these things, I'm not conscious, I'm not bothered. So people think, yeah, this is the real Deepak, Even if I do comedy, so that time also I'm not thinking much about my makeup, I'm not thinking much about my facial expressions. So all those things, are natural, which are captured by camera. And though people like it, I think.
Though Deepak, you talked about that crying video. What exactly that was? How that happened that somebody hacked your Instagram account? And
I just want to tell you one thing, that I know that Kashmir is Jannat, but all are not farishtas. I realized it when that thing happened. Everybody used to love me in Kashmir so much, but when I started to get popular, the 2% people out of 100% people got somehow the jealous other. And one guy among them, he started to hack my account only because he was jealous about me. But I never thought that the Kashmiris would have such kind of jealous about me, because not only he hacked my account, he started to block all the celebrities and he came up with his online ads in that account. I cried, and that video was seen, among all the people in the world, right from USA, New Zealand. I got 300 followers from Australia, 200 from USA. And I got, somewhere around 1,000 people from all over the European countries. Guys, I just want to tell you one thing, that whoever the guy did wrong to me, but I tell you one thing, that really helped me out, and I multiplied, in fact, my fan following. So that guy tried to do something bad to me, but Allah Ta'ala, he helped me out. And today, I do have the followers from all over the world. So I just want to say thanks to that guy who did all wrong to me, because I cried, and all those crying video is seen by all over the world. And I'm flooded, like, with the Bollywood people, the Salman Khan's girlfriend, she SMS'd me, and all the biggies like, Suraj Pancholi and all. Thank you very much, that they are very supportive to me.
Though now you have got some fan following in Bollywood,
Okay.
From celebrities, and there were some talks in media that you have got offer from Big Boss.
Yeah.
Can you clarify that? What exactly that was? Are you going to join Big Boss with Salman Khan, or what exactly?
Okay, see, Salman Khan is not actually following me, but he has seen my video. Karan Johar followed me for 5 days. But some of the people, like, they started to write all the bad comments, because they couldn't see that Karan Johar is following me. So he unfollowed me after 5 days. But see, all these things, though they are controversial, but somehow, somewhere I know that Bollywood is following my videos. I got the call from Big Boss. I had my flight on 11th of September. I got the call from Big Boss on 10th. I asked them whether it would be 100% sure. But they said no, I had to give 2 rounds, I was not mentally prepared. I would be very happy if I could establish my brand, and if I get the call without audition from Big Boss, because I'm not ready to give the audition at this age, because I'm displaying all my qualities on Instagram. They asked me to do actually the GD round, that is group discussion round. I just want to tell Big Boss, that if I could stand in a middle road of busy road, of Dalgate, and if I could shoot the video, chai piyo, ye chai 10 rupai mein hai. So I don't think so that I need to go through GD round. So I would like to go to Big Boss, but please no audition. If you like me, call me up as a celebrity. So that's what.
And Deepak, tell us something about when you shoot videos on different streets, having huge number of people around you. How actually you do it?
Oh my God, I'm so comfortable doing it in Kashmir, because I know that people are so nice to me. I mean, they just say that Deepak, do what you want. I was in Gulmarg and I just went away to butcher's shop, and I just asked him, hey, can you give me your Farron? He gave me his Farron. He asked me to sit, in the shop where I acted as a butcher. So people are so cooperative here. So I'm 100% sure that the people around me, when I, shoot in Kashmir, on the street, they are going to be cooperative, everybody. Because I have shoot, in the bus, I have shoot in the middle of roads, and even police and all, they are so cooperative to me. I mean, most of the time the constable, he escorts, and he says, okay, I will come to you. So if people do any hanky-panky things, so I'm there. So all these people, because police is very cooperative to me in Kashmir. I came up with the video with one of the police inspector, because he helped me out in one incidences I said in my video. So all the police department, they just welcome me with the open hearts, because in all my videos I say that Kashmir police rocks, and they are number 1. So I don't have any problem, because they all are very supportive to me, and I don't need to go to police, because people really love me so much, So yeah, I'm so lovable in Kashmir, so I'm quite confident, just shooting in the middle road without taking the permission of anybody.
Deepak, tell me about your plans. Now you are leaving tomorrow back to your home,
Okay.
Pune. So will you be missing Kashmir?
Oh my
And
God,
you will
I would be
continue
missing
making
Kashmir.
video about
When I'm
Kashmir.
in Kashmir, I'm just passing each day so easily. But when I'm in Pune, I count my days, I'm just thinking, oh my God, when I'm going Kashmir next. So it's like, tomorrow I'm going to go to airport and I'm going to cry, because all these things I'm going to miss. I mean, I'm just speechless, because I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to get blank now, but yeah, I'm going to miss Kashmir.
Why you love Kashmir so much? Is it because of the people of Kashmir? Is it because
Kashmir
you
is a
have
beautiful
made many
place.
friends in Kashmir? What
Kashmir is a
in
beautiful
nature?
place, but I just want to say everybody that you Google about the Kashmir, in Google, go to images. The beauty of Kashmir is displayed. I tell you one thing, you go to Switzerland, it's beautiful. Imagine if people are not behaving good to you. People are not giving you respect. Kashmir is only the place, I think, you would be the budget tourist. You stay in a non-star guest house, you stay anywhere. People are always there to welcome you with their open hearts. It doesn't make any difference whether you are having the dollars, pounds, African rands, or Swiss, or francs in your wallet, or just Indian rupees, or Afghan in your wallet. You know what I want to say? The currency doesn't give you respect here. They give respect to every human and human being, you know. Kashmir is just not the beautiful, but Kashmiris are more beautiful than Kashmir. I just want to say one thing. Gulmarg, Sonmarg, Pahalgam, सब जन्नत है यार. बट कभी कश्मीरियों को भी तो पूछो कि क्या है उनके दिल का हाल. I just want to tell you, all you people, like, you know, Kashmir is burning, Kashmir is suffering. Just speak 1 minute about it, you know, and people will just hug you. They will kiss you the way they did to me, but it was not pre-planned. It just happened accidentally to me. And I'm just showered with so much of love of Kashmiris, and hope so that you will also. But for that, you have to come to Kashmir. Don't believe fake media which is spreading rumors about Kashmir being unsafe. If Deepak could roam around in Kashmir, if he could do all his video shooting in Kashmir, in standing in the road, middle road, I think it is the safe place. All people who are listening to me, people who are going to read all this, I just want to tell them that just be the part of this beautiful valley, and you will never forget the experience of Kashmir, but just be the part of it.
Is it your message to the people?
Yeah,
of
I just have this message that please, it is safe, it is not unsafe. I mean, I just want to slap those people, you know, who say that this is unsafe, because this is one particular word is ruining the entire tourism of Kashmir. So don't use such kind of words, you know, because this is one word is, I mean, ruining the tourism of Kashmir. It is deteriorating. So please don't use such kind of word.
Deepak, you have been in Kashmir in 2014 during floods.
Yeah.
You have you ever been in Kashmir during the sensitive times, like when there were curfews, there were strikes?
No, unfortunately, I wasn't a part of it because at that time it was not functional, you know. So I cancelled my reservation because even the vehicles were not there, you know. So the Burhan Wani incident happened that time. I had to come, but I had to cancel because Kashmir was totally shut.
This was exactly the real Deepak we were talking to.
The real Deepak has got all the right to cry because he is a human being. The real Deepak has got all the right to do drama. Yeah, I don't think so that there is anything wrong. See, it's nothing wrong to be dramebaz, provided if you're an actor. I'm telling you. But if you talk about by heart, I'm not dramebaz. If you talk about what is inside Deepak's heart, Deepak is genuine, Deepak is real.
So, for my audience, we would like to meet now the dramebaz Deepak Kalal.
Oh, dramebaz Deepak, that is always there, darling. So, on just give me any of the topics so I can just show them my drama.
You can just talk about the Kashmiri people, how they are.
Kashmiri people. Okay. So, I just want to tell you one of the incidences. Could you please give me chunari kind of a thing, or maybe you can just give me that curtain?
Yes, please give.
Yeah, because I just want to show you something very interesting things. That how the Kashmiri lady, like, you know, I'm just doing little drama. Okay. Fans, मैं एक सुपरस्टार हूँ और मैं कश्मीर में मार्च में आ रहा हूँ. मुझे पता है कि आप सब मुझसे बहुत प्यार करते हो, लेकिन आपसे एक गुजारिश है कि अगर आपको ऑटोग्राफ्स और सेल्फीज लेने के लिए आना है तो एक एक करके आओ, क्योंकि एक साथ आओगे तो ज्यादा हो जाएगा. थोड़ा लाइन में आओ. और जो भी लोग स्मोकिंग करते हैं, ड्रिंकिंग करते हैं, उन्हें मैं ऑटोग्राफ और सेल्फीज नहीं दूंगा, क्योंकि मैं बहुत अगेंस्ट हूं ये सबके. और आप मुझे कैफे कॉफी डे लेकर जा सकते हो चाय पिलाने के लिए, लेकिन अगर आप मुझे आपके घर पर लेकर गए और मुझे अगर आपने सिर्फ नून चाय और 5 रुपए का चुचुरिया गिरदा खिलाया और ऐसे कहा, दियापका, ओ दियापका चाय चो, दियापका चाय चो, तो मैं आपके पास कभी नहीं आऊंगा. ओनली कैफे कॉफी डे. लव यू फैंस. दीपक फ्रॉम दालचीर. Mo,
That was great. That was great. So this was the real Deepak in real conversation with Kashmir Press Service. He says that he will continue his efforts to project and promote tourism and people of Kashmir and the reality of Kashmir. We at Kashmir Press Service wishes him best of luck.
Thank you very much,
Follow us.
Kashmir Press Service.